Coming to you from a living room somewhere in the greater Los Angeles area, it's Rick's Cafe Live. Get comfy. Order some takeout. Remove your masks and gloves. Hang up your hazmat suit and get ready to party with Rick and his friends. Now put your hands together for a round of thunderous applause, which we cannot hear, and welcome your host, Rick Braun.
Mike Cottone and his wonderful band. Oh my gosh, I'm such a fan of this guy. You know, when I first started this show, and believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, it's been 30 shows. This is our 30th show. Omar, can you believe that? 30 shows. And that's almost every week, week after week, we've been here. And it's so great to be here tonight. When I first started the show, one of the things I always wanted to do is to introduce you, my fans, to some new artists. And this guy right here is one of my favorite new artists. He was such a fan of mine at the beginning. We met about 10 years ago. He picked me up at the airport in Rochester, New York. I came into Rochester to play a benefit show. It's called Jazz at the Pond, and it was for our dear friend, mutual friend, David Belasco. Yep. Yeah, Dave. And we were playing the benefit show for your alma mater, my alma mater, the Eastman School of Music.
That's right.
The Eastman School of Music. Now, you graduated. He stuck around and graduated. He actually went on to get another degree from another little school.
I didn't have a gig, man. You had a gig.
Well, you know, everybody has a different path. But then you got several gigs. I'm going to tell them all about that. Then you went on to go to the Juilliard School, and from there you came out to Los Angeles, and you got accepted into the extremely prestigious Thelonious Monk Institute, where, of course, Herbie Hancock and Wayne Shorter.
Yep. And now this guy back here, Jonathan Pinson, was also a member of that.
Why don't you introduce the guys in the band, then? I'm going to turn it over to you.
Okay. I got the microphone now.
You got a microphone,
it
man.
Sounds so good in these in-ears.
Yeah, I know.
So I will start with Jonathan Pinson. So Jonathan Pinson from Los Angeles, California, San Pedro to be specific, on drums.
Yeah, man. Bravo.
And, great friend of mine. And then over here on the keys, this is Mike Raganese that I actually met through you at one of your house parties here.
That's right.
And all white. Everyone had to wear white. It was like a
what was that? Our anniversary party? That was
our anniversary, right?
That was our 100-year anniversary party, right? Yeah. I don't know. 100-year birthday
but Mike
party.
Raganese on piano. And then over here we got Alex Sill on the guitar, also a fellow Californian. His guitar is purple, and it's beautiful. He also has a guitar that's themed after a Porsche too. It's pretty incredible. Check him out. He's got some serious equipment. We've only known each other for about a couple years. We play a show at a place called Black Rabbit Rose in Hollywood, under Fred Durst actually. And then got Dmitry Gordetsky, who I've known probably for 11 years now. We used to work at a music school, Larchmont Music Academy, back in New York City off the New Haven line. So Dmitry on bass, he works with everybody. Charlie Puth, amazing session bass player. He does everything. And he's the nicest guy you'll ever meet. But that's the band.
That is the band, and it's a great band, as you could tell. I think everybody, get yourself a martini or something tonight, because this is going to be an evening of fantastic music by some of the finest musicians in Los Angeles. And again, I'm so thrilled because it has been my dream to bring him onto the show, and we'll continue this, bringing more people like Mike onto the show, introducing you to some of the young, talented people in Los Angeles. Want to remind you, this is a live show. We love to celebrate your birthdays, anniversaries, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, brits, brists, whatever whatever you'd like to celebrate with us. We are happy to do that for you. So please, on the chat, we're paying attention, and hopefully we can catch it, and we'll announce it for you. So let's get to a little bit more music. What do you think, Mike? You want to play something else for the people right now?
Sure.
Turn it over.
Yeah. So we just played a tune called Funky Sam. It was written for a show I had at a place called Sam First Bar down by LAX. And first of all, thank you so much, Rick, for letting us be here. This is awesome. It's cool to see humans and not be playing in a practice room anymore. We're going to play another tune off my new record. This is called 98.6 Degrees.
Cottone, ladies and gentlemen, and the band. Man, you guys, it is such a joy to listen to you play. You just sound magnificent, and I know we've all been through a very stressful week. This is just what I needed right now to make me feel great, and I hope you're having a good time at home. We have some birthdays, Mike. We got some birthdays to shout out, some special events. Okay, let's start with someone who deserves to be first because she's celebrating 81 years on this planet. Patricia Abrams, happy 81st birthday. Congratulations to you. There you go. That is beautiful. Oh, yeah. Happy birthday. Yeah, baby. Yes. See, now there's 45 more birthdays, Mike, so you're ready to do that?
Just go a different key. We'll do it in a different key.
All right, let's go. We got a couple more, so we'll play happy birthday to everybody else later. But, Patricia, you got the special treatment. And at 81, you deserve it. So let's see. I hope we don't have anybody coming on who's 93. Then we're going to have to really, I don't know what we're going to do then. Anyway, Susan and Craig, with no last name, kind of anonymous, are celebrating their 22nd anniversary. You're just a little bit behind Mrs. Braun and I, but you will catch up. No, maybe not. Happy anniversary to you both. Happy birthday to Roger Burgess in Georgia. Georgia, Georgia. Happy birthday, Roger. Jesslyn Taylor. Jesslyn, we love you so much. Happy birthday to you. You're a huge fan and a big supporter of this show, which reminds me, folks. Do you have the photo, Nick? Do you have the photo, Nicholas? After this next song. Okay, all right, after this next song. I want to remind everybody, we are a donation-based show, so without your help, we can't get through. Of course, we have a little bit of help from our sponsor, and we're so grateful for them. I don't know if you guys, I'm going to just throw this out there. I do every week, and so far it's been like 100%. Anybody here buy some gear from Sweetwater? There you go. There you go. There you go. This is it. This is honest. This is honest. I don't even talk to them about this before. I mean, last week Ray Parker jumped on, and I'm talking about Sweetwater, and Ray Parker Jr., who wrote Ghostbusters. Who are you going to call? He calls Sweetwater. That's who he calls. So he came on, and he just bang. You know, so listen, if you need any musical gear at all, they're the place to go. They got great people there. They're really, really great people, and they know their stuff. Okay, it looks like we have the photo, right?
No, I'm trying to send it to the computer.
You're sending it to the computer. Okay, good luck with that, Nick. It's right next to you, by the way. It's like right next. You can send it. Just hand it over, okay? Just put it. Never mind. We're donation-based, so I want to remind you, we'll be posting a link for PayPal. There it is. If you would like to donate to the show, we appreciate your help. Sweetwater helps us out, but you are the real reason that we're able to keep doing these shows with live musicians at a safe distance and bring you entertainment. So please, if you like what you're hearing, donate. And here's what happens. You got the picture? Oh, he's so good, isn't he? Here's the thing. For $20 or more, a donation of $20 or more, makes you eligible to win one of our two fabulous prizes. The first prize, I don't know if it's first or second, well, one of the prizes is a big screen TV. And last week, we gave away the TV to a lovely lady named Pam. And she got her TV on Wednesday. Do you have that? You want to put that picture up? Because Pam, that's her new TV from Rick's Cafe Live. Folks, we're not kidding. We actually give away TVs here, okay? We are not pulling the wool over your leg, okay? So if you donate $20 or more, you will be eligible to win that TV. Or on Tuesday night, our dear friend Joy Hall is going to get a private Zoom concert from moi. And she's going to make requests, and we're going to spend about 45 minutes to an hour together drinking heavily, and I'm going to play music for her. So that's what $20 gets you. We're going to announce our winners on our Christmas show on the, what is it, the 28th of November? 28th of November, Thanksgiving weekend, I'm going to be doing a Christmas show with Mindy Abear. And so that's when we're going to announce our next winner. So jump in there and get, this T-shirt's really tight. It's not all that flattering, is it? I shouldn't turn sideways. I might change. Anyway, don't look at that. Do not look at that. Hold on. You can't unsee certain things, okay? It's like, it's like you watch that horror movie and you go, I shouldn't have watched that. It's like, don't look at my shirt. We're gonna play more music, aren't we, Mike?
Yeah, you're gonna play with us.
Okay, I'm gonna play with you. So I'm gonna play because I don't want to play trumpet next to you because you're really good, man. You're like one of my heroes now. You know.
I forgot how to play for people. I only know how to practice by myself.
You're doing great, man. You're doing awesome.
It's a different kind of chop. Well, yeah, we're gonna play a tune from my first record, actually.
Okay.
What are you gonna play? The trump?
I am gonna get the.
He's cheating, by the way.
I'm going to get a valve trombone because that way, and by the way, I'm not.
It makes the trombone a little bit better.
It is, but I'm not responsible for 1/3 of the notes that come out of the instrument. I will be like if a baseball player bats like 1 out of every 3 he hits it. That's great.
You mean like Mike? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You guys
We're
are
playing a baseball league.
You guys
together.
are baseball.
I'm the one in the slump right now.
You know. And this guy, Dimitri, he plays with one of my favorite pop artists, Charlie Puth. He plays with him. We were talking about that before, and of course I told Emma, and she was like, Charlie Puth. But I'm going to play valve trombone, Mike. I'm sorry for what's about to happen here. Just go with it, okay?
It's just a trombone.
I'm holding my stomach in too. Jonathan Pinson on the drums, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Dude, there was nothing I could play. There was like nothing. It's like you were playing all that beautiful stuff, and I'm on the trombone. I'm going, what can I do? I had to play a high note, just a high note. It was like the highest note I could play, which isn't even very high in the trombone world.
What are you talking about, man? Like you picked up the trombone and learned how to play that in how long? And it.
Well, what time is it?
7 something.
No, I've been playing that thing now and then, and it's funny because the valve trombone is an instrument that it just gets no respect. It's like the Rodney Dangerfield of the brass world. It's like you know. The other night I woke up and the house was on fire. I heard my wife and kids leaving. She said, "Quiet, you'll wake Daddy up." No respect. No respect. I get no respect. Did you guys like the Halloween show last week? Did you like that? That was so silly. Ray Parker. We had Vincent Ingalo, who, by the way, does the most amazing what's Rodney Dangerfield impersonation in the world. Reminding you once again, if you have a birthday, whatever you want, Nicholas is doing such a fantastic job watching our chat, and I want to also remind all of you, because some of you watch this show, Mike, some of these people are watching, our dear friends out there are watching the show on Facebook, some of them are watching on YouTube, and there's always about 4 people watching on Periscope, so respect to you 4 people who just, I don't know, you're just there, you're there.
Awesome.
And so we want to invite everybody to come over to YouTube, because that's where we started the show. That's where we're going to keep it going. And we would very much, in fact, when it comes to some of the holiday shows, we're not going to be on Facebook. So if you want to be a part of the Christmas season with us, and we got David Benoit coming in on the, when is that, the 5th?
I'm on his new record, I think.
Are you? The 6th?
Played one track on that.
Man, you and I have such a parallel path, I have to tell you. Because, you know, this guy, I didn't get through his bio to tell you all the things that he's done and what he's doing, but he came out of these prestigious jazz schools and, you know, and went on to play, you know, with people like the Eagles, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Don Henley, Bette Midler. This guy, The Wind Beneath Her Wings, I'm telling you, without him in the band, she's like on the ground permanently.
I almost passed out on that tune once on stage.
I almost passed out playing with Glenn Fry from the Eagles. Let's hear your almost passed out story. Let's hear it.
Okay, so I can't remember if it was Wind Beneath My Wings, but the curtains closed. So
Had to be, right?
So she's out front doing her thing, and the lead trumpet player, Chris Batista, amazing player, has to work his butt off that whole show. We had these crazy purple blue suits with Adrian Crutchfield, J.P. Floyd, and Mikey, rest in peace. You know, all the horn section. We were out dancing, spinning around on stage, and Chris had to play lead this whole time. So there's this one moment in the show where I did the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy thing, but I also get to play a high F at the end of this one thing, and I don't know what happened. It wasn't elevation. I just got way too excited. It was way too hot on stage. The curtains closed. I went for the note, and all of a sudden I feel Chris's hand behind my back. I'm still holding the note, and I'm falling back like this, and Chris starts pushing me back up this way. And I held that note, but I just about broke this trumpet and myself on stage that day.
See, you know, people don't realize what a physical instrument the trumpet is, and rock and roll artists definitely don't realize what a physical, and they don't understand, especially guitar players. By the way, Alex, you're doing a fantastic job on an incomplete guitar. It's like you're playing the crap out of that thing, and there's not even it's missing an entire piece, and you sound beautiful, man, just gorgeous. But my story is very similar, because I was playing with Glenn Fry. We were at what's the Orange County? What's that amphitheater down there, Omar? There's one in Orange County. We were playing "You Belong to the City," and there's a high note at the end. I think it was a concert E flat and F again. Same thing, man. Exact same. I'm holding the note, and we're on stage, and I'm I got this thing.
Then the lights go out.
Yeah, and then you just feel your legs disappear. And my angel was John Barry. God bless him. He's no longer with us. He was a trumpet player in Jack Mack and the Heart Attack. Yeah. My buddy. He caught me on the way down. Oof. And, you know, I know that feeling. People, we're taking our lives in our hands playing these instruments for you. You know, maybe not you. Maybe not you. You're big, strong. It's just a bass. But, you know.
Dude, but Rick, I was in Colombia, South America, doing a jazz tour.
Did you get the intestinal thing down there?
No, I made it.
Okay.
Bandeja paisa is great. You know,
That's another story.
The tequila keeps you regular as well.
See, I wasn't drinking back then. That was my fatal
okay.
error.
So I'm on stage. I'm playing Night in Tunisia, and I went for the
Yeah, I know.
all the way up to the high G, and I land on that F sharp at the end, and I'm holding it, and you know the lights went out, and I had a dream, and I was on stage left, and when I came to, I was staring at the edge of the grand piano on stage right, looking at my piano player in the face, and then he looked at me like this, because he thought I was just faking it.
Man.
But I came to and played a cadenza in the wrong key.
Oh, my God. We've all done that. But I think what would be really entertaining for our folks tonight, because it has been a hard week, is if maybe you could duplicate that type of a performance for us, like, and just hit a high note and hold it well beyond what you're capable of. I'd do it, but I'm risking my life. I'm old. But you could do it and be not a big deal. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Cottone and his amazing band.
And the crowd goes silent.
No, they're going wild at home.
Oh, there it is. All right, so this is a tune dedicated to my buddy Lawrence Leathers, who we lost last year. We used to play this tune at Smalls, the jazz club in New York City, all the time. This is called Love for Sale with a little bit of a twist, so this is dedicated to him. It's got a high E flat in it.
Bravo! I love that song, man. That's a jazz standard. That's a beautiful jazz standard, and I love that version of it.
Yeah, we changed it just a little.
A little bit. I noticed that. Not a lot gets past me, you know. Listen, I want to hold up Mike's new CD because I know he would be very appreciative if you would check it out. And it's a very nice CD. He's got some very beautiful songs on here. And there's some songs on here that you're going to recognize. So he's got Killing Me Softly on there. He's got Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, which I think we're going to play in a moment. A Song for You. I know you know these songs. Let me hold this up so you can see it. Right there it is. And you can get this. You can get this from Mike's website. You can get it on any retailer online, right?
Yeah, all streaming platforms as well.
Right. You've released this yourself, and it's out there. He also has merchandise. Merchandise. And you know, because, from Mel Brooks' Star Wars, that's an important part of anybody's. Spaceballs. That's the name of it. Spaceballs. From Spaceballs. Yogurt.
Great movie.
And he's got these cool things because that's really cool because it sells
little vinyl stickers, and then shirts and hats are on the way.
So it's a Mike. What is it? Mike Cottone.
Just MikeCottone.com. COTTONE.
MikeCottone.com. So join him there. I have a couple more birthdays that I want to announce. Some very, very important people, Mike. We got to get to these people. Guys, hang tight. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Got to take care of this. Happy birthday to one of our favorite people out there, Tonda Hill. Happy birthday to you. We love you dearly. Peter Maringold. No, let me say that again. Peter Maringolo. Maringolo. That's a very nice name. I'm sorry I screwed it up the first time. Happy birthday to you, Peter. Lizetta Booker, who almost got Patricia beat, but she's 71 years old, just a youngster. Happy birthday, Lizetta. And Patricia Abrams, happy birthday to you. Also, we've got a 13th wedding anniversary to Holly and Shamar. Happy anniversary to both of you. So we got a lot more music. I hope you're having a good time tonight. I forgot how to talk for a minute. Hope you're having a good time. And what do you got on tap? This is a song from your new CD.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Okay.
Excuse me. We're gonna play a tune made famous by Sam Smith. This is "I'm Not the Only One."
got another happy birthday, though, Mike.
Oh,
that was
man.
awesome. There was one lick you played.
You mean
And
messed up?
No. No, there's a lick you played, and I go, I know that lick. I've played that lick.
Yours. I mean, how could it not be yours? I mean, I've been listening to you since I was probably. I remember 105.9 was a radio station in Rochester, and Grazing in the Grass. You know, the album with the lips on it.
Yes.
The white cover with.
Those are not my lips, by the way.
I figured.
No.
Christiana's lips?
No.
Oh, okay.
Anonymous lips.
Anonymous lips.
Lips from the
But
universe.
anyway, you know that album. You know, I think it kind of gave me a. I just wanted to play trumpet like you, man.
You left that sentence dangling, right? They gave you a.
I missed it. Sorry.
Never mind.
I zoned
Go
out.
ahead. Go ahead.
No, I love that album. I love you, Rick. Man, you've been nothing but kind to me my entire career, and then motivating and inspiring, and never territorial, judgmental, or any way, shape, or form. I mean, you're just nothing but positive, and obviously you have all the chops to back it up. And I feel like, especially this week, everybody just needs a stinking hug and a little bit of compassion.
Yeah.
And you're that guy. So thank you
Oh
for.
my God, man.
for-
Thank
and
you.
obviously for the chance to come play with my favorite people. So thank you.
Oh
Rick.
man. Thank you, Mike.
So if you want to get that trombone out again,
Oh, are you
or
sure?
your trumpet.
No, yeah. Once you play trombone, you can't go back. You know, you're in, 100%.
I bought a trombone and it's sitting under a desk at where I teach, and it's been there for 3 years. I don't think I'm ever going to pick it up again.
It'll ruin your career. Don't pick it up. Leave it there. But
I'm sorry, Aubrey Logan, and all the people I love that play trombone.
we love Aubrey Logan. Don't we miss you, Aubrey Logan? Oh my gosh, she was here last Christmas with her dad. We played brass quintets together.
Oh, nice.
Yes, we did. And it was so awesome. Anyway, soon, ladies and gentlemen, let's hang in there. And soon we'll be able to get back to doing this for real. But in the meantime, we'll be here for you. And I put on a new shirt. It looks much better because I started out this whole Corona thing 30 shows ago. I was 10 pounds less. And I was very proud of myself, Mike. Very proud of myself. But seriously.
I did a 5-day fast
Yeah.
for a minute with, in the middle of quarantine. I lost 12 pounds, but they came back 24 hours later. I went to Benny's Burritos or whatever, and it just.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
You do this like to take it off. It takes days, and then you go like I'm gonna have one nice meal, like a burger, one good day.
Or one good hazy IPA, you know.
Yeah, because you and I, we're kind of East Coast people, and to me, a vegetarian meal growing up near Philadelphia was like a cheesesteak with peppers. That was a vegetarian meal. So you're Rochester.
I think I was raised in a similar way, except for we had the freezer bag of vegetables every once in a while, and then. But I love you, Mom. I know you're watching. That tuna noodle casserole was the only thing about my childhood that I wish I could take back. Everything else was good. She introduced me to her and my
Wait
dad.
a minute. Let's hear about the tuna noodle casserole, man. Because I have mine. Ours was liver. It would be announced like on Thursday. If we were going to have liver on like Sunday, she'd go, we're going to have liver on Sunday, and it's Thursday. And you go, okay, we're having liver.
So you starve. You just get ready to starve.
You get ready because
So my story, I just remember your heart sinks because you smell it cooking, and I didn't like peas, I didn't like tuna fish, and now I like ahi tuna. I guess I've got this California bug, but it was the canned tuna, and the mayonnaise, and the peas, and the noodles, and I like noodles, but they were just totally undone, and I'm so sorry, Mom. Everything else you made was beautiful. I love you. But this one meal, I knew there was not going to be ice cream. There was going to be no TV. I was going to bed early.
He needs playoff music right now. You got to play off.
It's okay,
Mom, it's okay. Everybody has moments like this.
I tried to eat it. I really did.
He's working it out. It's going to be okay. All right, we got music to play for you, and he really does love you because he talks about you all the time. You know that, and you came to the studio, and you brought your parents to my studio, and we hung out. Yeah?
Yeah, they've been here.
Yeah, and we had a great time. They're great people. You did great. He's all right. I don't care what anybody says about you, Mike. You're all right. You're all right.
You too, Rick. This is like an intervention right now, or what's going on?
It's just what we do.
We're gonna stop talking. I'm sorry, and not talk about tuna noodle casserole.
This trombone is like tuna noodle casserole. I have to warn you that I'm going to play it.
We're going to play some Stanley Turrentine for you. This is Sugar.
Let's see if we can get you a glass of wine. We need some. We need to figure out how to get some wine here. Maybe we could have safe delivery, Nicholas. I don't know. Safe delivery. We'll start playing because we got to play music. That's why the folks are here. Besides that, quick happy birthday to Adam Maffaletto of the famous Maffaletto family. Happy birthday, Adam. We love you, buddy. Of the famous Maffaletto family. Your brand new album is called Thank You. Thank You. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
So you guys got to check that out. Check it out. This man is so talented. I love him dearly. He may have, 10 years ago, he was a huge fan of mine. I didn't know who he was, and now I'm a huge fan of his and always will be, Mike Cottone. You're an amazing musician.
Thank you, Rick.
Yeah, thank you. You've inspired me as well, man, watching what you're doing. And our paths are so similar in so many ways, as I started to say before. You went to this great jazz schools, and then you end up playing with rock and roll bands. Played with Neil Diamond. I played with Neil Diamond as well. I recorded with Neil Diamond, and it was an awesome experience. Neil's a fantastic man.
Did he lay down while you were recording? He literally laid right on the other side of the glass and just closed his eyes while we were playing, and we were like, just don't mess up.
He's such a sweet
It was
person.
a nerve-wracking day.
Very sweet man. And he's not, he's, of course, he stopped touring because he's, not well. But my experience with him was many years ago. It was on a record called Primitive, which was probably, 20, 25 years ago.
Yeah, I'm on
And-
Freedom Road, I think is what it's called.
Okay. So it's like you're now a rock and roll trumpet player, but an amazing jazz player as well. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for this fantastic band here. We really, what a great band. I'm enjoying every minute of this. I hope you are too. What do you got next for us,
You
Mike?
want to finish up with Dock of the Bay?
Let's do that. Let's
Cool.
do that. Yeah. Listen, before we play this, I don't know if I may we'll probably play a little something after this, just jam out on something additionally. But before we play this, what's supposed to be our last song, unless of course you give us thunderous applause, which of course we cannot hear at home. I want to thank each and every one of you because, as I said, this is our 30th show, and you all have been here for us through most of them. We have people who have been here pretty much for each and every show and who have helped us financially get through all of this and helped us stay around and keep doing these shows. So I just want to take a moment and say thank you to each and every one of you and for bringing us once again into your living room and sharing your Saturday night with us. I would normally say you have other things to do, but honestly, probably not at this point. At this point. But regardless, we really appreciate each and every one of you, and we love you so much. Remember, we have a lot of great shows coming up here. The 28th of November, the last Saturday after Thanksgiving, Mindy and I will be doing a Christmas special here. The following Saturday, David Benoit will be here. And then later on in December, Huge Groove is going to come and do a show. I know nobody has seen Huge Groove play ever since this thing started, and he called me up last week and said, I really want to come on the show. So Huge Groove will be here. Next week is a very, very special show. My dear friend Jonathan Butler will be here performing, and we're going to have a surprise mystery guest. So tell your friends next week. Very special show. You do not want to miss it. And it's also Kyle Braun's birthday, November 14th. So we'll be celebrating Kyle Braun's birthday as well. And, we love each and every one of you. I'm going to say another goodbye after we play this song. So just enjoy this. This is again from Mike Cottone's brand new CD. The CD's called Thank You, and this song is called Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. Hope you enjoy it. Once again, put your hands together at home. Applaud so loud that we can hear you. It's not possible, but give it a try for our dear friend Mike Cottone on the trumpet.
Thanks for having me. Thank you so much, Rick. It means the world.
Thank you for coming, Mike. I appreciate it. And your fantastic band right here.
Jonathan Pinson on the drums. Mike Raganese on the keys. Dmitry Gordetsky on the bass. Mr. Alex Sill, the shredder, on the guitar.
Mike Cottone, once again, come on, let's do it.
Thanks, y'all. Hit me up on all the social media if you want. Mike Cottone Music on Instagram, my email. It's all on the website there, MikeCottone.com, all the links to all the socials, all the fun stuff. Grab a signed copy of the record if you want. Otherwise, just stream away on Pandora. Tidal's a great one in addition to Spotify and iTunes. And if you want, if you order the CD now, I've got these pretty cool vinyl stickers for cars, windows, and whatnot that come with the CD for free. So,
well, I hope you had a great time, ladies and gentlemen, and we certainly appreciate you tuning in once again. Mike Cottone, his wonderful band. Let me just say a special thank you to our dear friend over here, Omar Viramontes, who is making sure everything sounds so good. Omar, come on.
Oh, and before we forget, too, a big shout-out to Dave Belasco for the introduction to you, and Mark Iacona for introducing me to Dave Belasco in the first place. So none of this would have happened if it weren't for those two guys. So
we love you guys. Thank you so much.
We love you and we miss you. Can't wait to see you in person.
Absolutely. David, you're a fantastic guy and a dear friend to both of us. That's for sure. We appreciate you very, very much, both of you. Let me continue with our vampires back here. We got, of course, the ever-present and irreplaceable, the incredible Nicholas Palaio taking care of so much for us to make sure the show runs smoothly. Over here, sitting next to him at a very safe distance and looking extremely tall tonight, Max Strahl on the videos and many, many other things. Max Strahl, we appreciate you. I want to thank the Palaio family for all that you do to support the show. You're always here and always with us. And I want to send an especially warm thank you out to my wife, Christiana Braun. This is a very difficult day for her. Very difficult day. Her mom passed away a year ago today, and she has been a trooper today, and she's helped us put this show on, and just one foot in front of the other. She took care of all of us, and we just want to say we love you so dearly for that, and we feel for you. We love you, honey, very much, very much. Also, you can imagine what a great woman that was, because she actually appreciated me as a son-in-law. You know, her mom was fantastic. And also, I want to say a thank you to Emma Braun, who was our tour manager for the show tonight. Now, we're going to, Emma Braun, we're going to leave you with this thought. I think we can call it a night here, Mike. This has been a very, very nice show. We want to let you know we finish every show off with this, and we want to finish this one off the same way, our 30th show. And remind you once again, if you'd like to donate, we sure appreciate it. A donation of $20 or more qualifies you to win either a TV or a private concert with me to be announced on the Mindy Abair Rick Braun Show. One more thing, I always forget something, and I know my partner, Sandy Reiser, is sitting there. Why doesn't he talk about New Year's Eve? Well, I'm going to talk about New Year's Eve before I go. We're going to be doing a fantastic virtual New Year's Eve show. We're selling tickets for that. It's not a free show. You can find out about tickets at Rick Braun's New Year's Eve, rickbraunnewyearseve.com. We're going to have Richard Elliott here. We're going to have a special surprise guest. We're going to have Mindy Abair, Philippe Says, Mark Antoine, Adam Hawley. We're going to have lots of people here. It's going to be a great show. And say what? Richard Elliott. Oh, my gosh. How could I forget my dear friend Richard Elliott? Because I'm me. That's why. So anyway, love each and every one of you. Remember, we cannot spread the germs, but we can spread the love. So spread the love, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be good to each other. And we'll see you again next week with Jonathan Butler celebrating Kyle Braun's birthday. Just be safe. I love walking with my girl. I love talking with my baby. Hi, baby. When I hold her tight, woo, everything is on. You know it's all right. I love walking with my girl. I love talking with my baby. Hi, baby. When I hold her do it.
I love walking with my girl. I love talking with my baby. I love you, baby. Hold her tight. Everything is alright.
Do it again.
I love walking with my girl. I love talking with my baby.
Oh, baby.
When I hold her tight, everything's alright. I love walking with my girl. I love talking with my baby.
I'll say anything I want.
When I hold her tight, everything is alright.
Now it's your turn. Get home. Everybody home.
Hey, hey, pretty mama.
Now you.
Hey, hey, pretty mama.
Louder.
Hey, hey, pretty mama. Hey, hey.
Randy Jacobs.
I love walking with my girl. I love talking with my baby.
I'm gonna talk to my girl.
Hold her tight. Everything is alright. I love walking with the girl.
Yeah.
Talking with my baby.
I love talking with my baby.
Hold her tight. Everything is alright.
Yeah.
Where'd everybody go? Scoots is gonna take a solo.